Hey, everybody. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right with you guys. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. Welcome. And this was really late for me. Well, it's not really late always for me, but I usually do both games right on the money, but I just had a lot of work today. I did not have the time to do the first one full. So we start the first one in the fourth quarter, which isn't great. But you'll have the second Monday night game, the one that was scheduled. We'll have that. Hey, Josh, what's going on? We're here for the rest of the first Monday night game, which isn't for long, and then we'll have the second Monday night game, the real one, later on, Arizona and Dallas. That will have every snap for, everything. If this game ends earlier, then I'll probably just end this stream after and then just wait till it comes on. Here's a throw by Allen, and a flag is down. 23-10 Kansas City. There's a downpour here in Buffalo. I wanted to alert you, Josh, since you are on here. But I wanted to alert you, Josh, since you are on here, that there's another one of my followers who is asking for some videos and this Wednesday, I don't know when, but this Wednesday I will be doing. I know you wanted me to do a live stream about my favorite and least favorite player, and we do each of ours. I will be doing that, and I'm also going to be doing the live stream on Wednesday. I'll figure out what time, and I'll let you know on that, and as well as a Q&A. It'll probably be in the middle of the day, so it'll probably be either around noon for you or early afternoon, because I'd like it to be kind of not too early, but I don't want it to do it at the night. So I'll be able to do that later on. I will. Thank you for the like. I will do a Q&A and favorite, least favorite player type stream. That'll be fun. Also, I'll do the World Series tomorrow too, probably. I'm pretty sure I'll do it. Here's Allen escaping the sack. Allen's going to run for the first down, and a penalty's coming up. It might be against Buffalo. Yeah, but it's a Q&A. You can ask me about anything, not just hockey. You could literally ask me about anything. Unless it's super, super personal, I will divulge. YouTubers like to do that. And it's also score time. 7:59 left in the fourth quarter. Kansas City 23, Buffalo 10. I wanted to say, though, I did want to say that that'll be the same stream. I'll be doing my favorite and least favorite player of every team. I know you really wanted that, so that will be at some point, probably in the middle of the day. I'm thinking around like 4 Eastern on Wednesday. Here's Allen setting up, throwing over the middle. He's got his man to the 30. Right there at the Kansas City 30 goes Diggs. And the clock keeps moving, but Buffalo's down 13. So they need at least a touchdown. They're going to, 1 p.m. I'm thinking. I'm not positive that's when I'll do it. But that's probably when 1 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, that's probably when I will do it. I have to think of it. I don't have I have a class, but it's very early on Wednesday, and I don't have a lot of real homework then. So I'm probably free for most of it. Here's Allen. He throws. He's got it to the 20, to the 10. I think he might have limped for the 8. So it'll be first and goal, Buffalo, just like that. Allen is okay. So after 12:30 your time, so that's good to know. So after 3:30 my time. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Here's Allen throws, leaping for the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Yes. The former Cowboy Cole Beasley just got the ball in. And Buffalo draws within a few. Josh Allen right over the goal line. Beasley makes the play, and Cromwell, not to be confused with Nicky Cromwell. Cromwell made a play. Here is the extra point. Extra point is true. And the Bills are an extra point away. If they they're down by 6. So if they score a touchdown on the extra point, they lose. Kansas City 23, Buffalo 17. Around 6:40 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, so after this game, if there is still a decent amount of time, like, I don't know, 15 minutes or 20 minutes before the Cardinals Cowboys game starts, then Mavericks, not Blues. I know that they are Missouri, but I use the Kansas City Mavericks team. Kansas City Mavericks are a team in the ECHL, I think. But yeah, sure. See how that goes, obviously, this game. But yeah, then I'll end the stream here because there's no other games going on. And then stream around the Cardinals game. This game should probably end around like 7:50. Just so I'm on time, because I made that mistake before. I think I'm going to probably start streaming at around 8:10. It's the Kansas City Mavericks. It's an ECHL team. I used to just do teams around the state, but it gets a little tricky. So I chose, especially when there's multiple teams in a state, so I just went straight for cities. The Kansas City Mavericks are, I believe, in the ECHL. That is the reason I didn't pick the Blues. If a team went back to St. Louis, then it'd be the Blues. I just want to bring it up since it's one of the – actually, they're going to kick off. Once they get the commercial, I'll bring it up again. It's definitely something I want to talk about. It's kicked at the 2, and it'll be brought out by the Chief at the 10. Conroy is going to get hit at the 11. So with 6:26 left in the fourth, the Bills need a defensive a sack. Yeah, that's all it is. It's not Dallas. Like, I get that. Okay. No, I want to specifically do it at commercial. It's fine. Oh, wow. Andy Dalton's making a start for Dallas today against Kyler Murray. Everybody's been saying, because the Giants won and the Eagles lost, like, oh, the Cowboys are going to take a commanding lead in the division. I don't think the Cowboys are winning. It's just really important. That's why I wanted to wait. Here's Mahomes, which usually doesn't make sense. Over to Hilaire. Hilaire for a yard, and then he gets stuffed. 2nd and long. They pinch up this Buffalo defense. They really go for it, and he did there. 2nd and 8, though. They'll give Hilaire 2 yards when he probably should have had none. Edwards Hilaire, former LSU product. I could see a slant being thrown here for the Kansas City Chiefs. If you're the Bills, you got to watch out for Travis Kelce in this. He's got a running back in the backfield, but not at all lined up like he's going to get the ball. Fullbacks in motion. Play action fake. Bills don't bite. Thrown over the middle. But it's Kelce, as I said, as Kelce bobbled it. And Poyer is screaming that it was an incompletion. But he caught it. Yeah, it looked like it was a trap at first, but he had the elbows down to catch the ball. Big first down for the Chiefs. Handoff Edwards-Helaire goes nowhere. Goes nowhere. It's a fumble. There's a fumble. The Bills are on it. It looks like the Bills are on it. They're all pointing. Yes, it is. Buffalo turnover. Oh, my. They're going to have to go to review, but Edwards-Helaire, as Zimmer came in, looked like he got the ball. Oh, this is coming back. This is for sure coming back, actually. Zimmer got the ball out, but the knee of Edwards-Helaire was down. This is probably going to coming back. But Edwards-Helaire did turn the ball over, but it looked like after his knee had hit the ground. But here are the plays. Actually, another interesting thing that happened on this fumble was that there was a face mask that was touched. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bills, but this has got to be a no. I'm not going to play horns for turnovers. Usually only play horns for touchdowns. I might for a field goal. It depends. Sometimes I play them with field goals, mainly just for touchdowns or 2-point conversion or safeties and stuff like that. So they're going to go up to the booth and review this. I think this is going to stay Kansas City ball, but regardless, he loses a bunch of yards. Then they're showing the Kelsey play. That was the play that could have been a drop that they called not. That was directly right before. Yeah, only do it for big field goals. Exactly. You get it's a close field goal, but it's like the first field goal of the day. I usually don't do it, especially because, here's the call. Goal horn usually doesn't stretch. Here it is. Here we go. You know you can't hear it. Yeah, as we thought, the turnover is overruled. Turnover is overruled. Chiefs get the ball back. It's second and. Second and 14. I knew he lost a bunch of yardage. I did not know how much. 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Second and 14. Here's the interesting thing. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, the clock stops. The Chiefs up by 6 at the Buffalo 31. Mahomes gets the drop back. There's pressure. He throws it for a screen, and he's got the fullback who gets spun for maybe 2 yards, a yard, maybe 2. And it's third down. Klein with the tackle. It was Kaiser who was never able to go there. Would you mind me referring to the Chiefs as the Blues because I'm used to it? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not going to tell you, no, you can't like me. Third and 12, Mahomes in the shotgun. First down at the 45, Mahomes fakes it. He's going to run for some yardage. Now he's going to step out and throw wide open. He's got a target around to the 30-yard line. And when Mahomes was stepping up to the line of scrimmage, I was like, if he comes in close, he'll probably tackle him. What does he want to do here? Unbelievable that he was able to throw the ball. And and at that point, when the defense is chasing, nobody's thinking of they're watching him. All they're thinking about is how to tackle Mahomes when he gets out so he doesn't spurt for a first down. And here, he just found some safety was watching Mahomes, watching his legs, and not watching his man, was able to get right underneath him at the best time available and get the ball. And right now it's first down from the Buffalo 30, just like that. No, I don't hate the Blues. It's just that, right? I don't hate the Blues. It's just that they don't play in the city. That's all it is. Has nothing to do with the Blues. Although I did do a goal horn video of every sports team, like if they in a sport, and I used the Tampa Bay Lightning for the Magic and not the Orlando Solar Bears, and I used the Panthers for the Jaguars and not the Jacksonville Icemen. So to each their own. And that was Pownell who got that pass. So Chiefs are really driving. The Bills are going to need what was thrown off. They need a turnover. 453 total yards for the Chiefs, 203 for the Bills. They lost last week to the Las Vegas Raiders, and I believe it was their only loss of the year. And it indeed was. Mahomes is in the shotgun still. 4-0, they lost their first game. They struggled in this game. They struggled in this game. I forgot that was 6-2. But he gives the running over to Hilaire. Hilaire is just jammed at the line. This is what they've been able to stop the run. Quite handedly, but just they've suffered at the pass. Bills take their second time out, and they face third down. NFL-wise, I'm very, hey, McFlurry, what's going on? You excited for, I assume if you're a Dallas fan, excited for the Cowboys? We probably won't have the Cowboys in the stream, even though it says it on the title, just because if this game ends like 20 minutes before the other game begins, we'll probably end this stream and then look out for around 8:12, 8:15 Eastern time. That's when we'll go onto that stream. Was that this year? I think I remember that game. And and Mahomes runs to the 20 and slides out near at the 16-yard line. Yeah, that was the Devils game in New Jersey against the Blues. I didn't go to that game, but I remember that game. Yes, I remember that game. I remember watching some of that game. I believe Palmieri had a huge game, if I remember correctly. Binnington played. It was even though the Devils were really not going to make the playoffs at all, they weren't even going to make the play-in games, the qualifier. They played. That was, at least for their franchise, that was a big statement game. Chiefs with the field goal would get to a two-possession game. A touchdown would be better for them. Maybe even a three-possession game. Here's Hilaire, who loses some yardage and then goes back and behind and loses a ton of yardage. And it's second down. $2:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Kansas City 23, Buffalo 17. Butler Jr. almost had Hilaire, and he got him right by the neck when Hilaire just went in behind and he got tackled. These defensive players, when they see a tackle, they're like sharks in the water. They smell blood. They know what's going on. Here they rush the quarterback and throws it over for a screen for Hilaire. Gets a block, stiff arms, gets in close, and then gets brought out of bounds, so the clock will stop, and it's third and short. Only problem here is if the Bills can stop the pass. I'm telling you, it's definitely the pass. Don't remember that game, actually. Not positive. Although, I actually don't remember that game. Remember our home opener against the Kings, Bo Horvat becoming the captain? That was unbelievable. I remember that night. Well, here's Mahomes getting out of there. Mahomes is going to leap past the line of scrimmage, and he will be short, well short of the first down marker. And now here comes the 2-minute warning. We'll see what the Chiefs do here. If they go for it, but no, just as a 2-point conversion, as the 2-minute warning is here, Harrison Butker's on the field. We'll see if they kick to get up 9 or if they try for the touchdown to salt Buffalo away. 2-minute warning. Okay. Oh, the Stanley Cup final. Oh, of course I remember that. Of course I remember that. I thought you were talking about a random game this year against the Ducks where I think we won in Anaheim. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't understand the context. Yeah, Game 7. There's a tip by Mike Rupp. Mike Rupp scores another goal. Niedermeyer was good, and Devils really dominated in that game. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Game 7. I mean, I was 3 years old, but I have watched the highlights. I know of it. I remember. I just thought you meant this year because you said the Blues and the Devils game from this year. So I thought you were continuing with the year. Okay, enough of that. I want to talk about something really important. Big hockey news going on today. Obviously, this morning, I think it happened last night, but this morning, Doc Emmerich decided to retire from the NHL. Now, a lot of people are going from doing broadcasting. A lot of people are going, "Oh my God, it's unbelievable." I mean, I understand it, but it's great. And a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, it's sad and stuff." And I have to explain to people, this is my thing. It's not, "Oh, he helped me watch hockey. Oh, he was a great broadcaster. Oh, he was great at what he did." This is one of my idols. This is one of the guys that I've never met him, but one of the guys I looked at and I heard and said, this is what you do with your life. This is your career. This is the guy when you want to look up at someone and go, how do I do this? This is the guy to look at. Like, he was always been an idol for me. And from listening to him on the radio and stuff, like not broadcasting, but on NHL radio, to how he conducted himself, like the persistence of being a great broadcaster and doing all these things and persisting as a great a human, as a good person, being respectful, being nice to people. At the same time, you go through, you find a way to just do what you have to do for your job, and you don't give up. Like that, just listening to his calls also made my day every day. This is a guy that got me through, especially when I didn't know exactly what my life would be, that got me through it with a lot and made me the person I am today. He had so much. As the field goal is good. It's 26-17, so the Chiefs are up by 9. But that man, even though I never met him, he is the guy that got me to where, well, not the guy. Obviously, my parents were the main force, but one of the people that helped me understand and get to where I am today. And to explain, I was thinking of making a video on what he means to me, but the thing with him is to explain how much of an importance he is and how much his career has meant to me. I can't do it in words. Hi, Go Caps. We're watching the rest of we're streaming and watching the rest of the football game between Buffalo and Kansas City, and then we're going to end the stream and start up again in at around like 8:12 Eastern time, just before kickoff between Dallas and Arizona. Right now, talking about Doc's retirement, Doc Emmerich, Mr. Mike Emmerich's retirement, which is to me one of those things that I just explained. I cannot phrase in words. He's meant so much to me, even though I've never met him. So much to me as a broadcaster, as a hockey fan, and as a man, just to do the right thing. There's just nothing to compare. Just definitely one of my absolute idols. I mean, this guy has been so good at what he's done that not only is he in the Broadcasters Hall of Fame and the Communications Hall of Fame and all that, he's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Yeah, his face is up there with guys like Guy Lafleur and Gordie Howe and Bobby Orr and all other players he broadcasted. Guy that broadcasted on television for hockey over 42 years in the American Hockey League, in the ECHL, in the NHL with over miscellaneous amounts of teams. Josh Allen off of a tackle, and he gets to the 29, of Buffalo, with the Philadelphia Flyers, with the New Jersey Devils, and then eventually, along with ESPN, and then eventually as the figurehead of NBC, as the main guy where he's been, as there's a penalty coming up on the play as Beasley puts his knees down. It looked like he got the first down. That's what they're signifying, but there is a penalty. And being the figurehead versus an NBC, calling all Stanley Cup final games from the 2006 Stanley Cup final between Carolina and Edmonton all the way to last year's Stanley Cup finals. Final game broadcasted in his career, Game 6 of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Dallas Stars. Yeah, Josh Allen. So that's my thing on Doc. I can't I put in the words, and they still feel like they're not enough, but I just can't put in enough words. Guy is just – I had to run like 2 hours today for the high school field hockey team conditioning. Oh, okay. Right. .128 left in the fourth. So that was that was definitely tough. I told you, I ran cross country and track and run like miles and miles every day. Yeah, I understand it. I went out for a run today. I'm on campus. That was fun. 26-17, Kansas City. Buffalo, no timeouts. They got a 2nd and 7, and there are 88 seconds left in the game. They need to score a field goal or a touchdown, get an onside kick, and score either a field goal or a touchdown. Well, not either a field goal or a touchdown. They can't score a field goal, then score a field goal. Just score one of those. Apparently, there was a false start while the Beasley catch was going on, so the play gets knocked off, but the Bills get more time. 1:35 to play, and I believe it's first down again, but first down and long. Mavericks or Blues on the power play. Allen in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. It was a 5-yard penalty, but that's because it was previously 2nd and 7. 2nd and 12 from the 20. Allen takes a huge drop back. He's going to let the ball loose. He's going to have to. That's intercepted by the Chiefs, and they're knocked out of bounds, and that should do it. Sorensen, one-handed interception by the sideline, and the Chiefs get the ball back in Bills territory. Because he took a huge step back, and then he immediately got blitzed, and there was no protection. And the thing on that was, if he takes a sack, it's pretty bad. And he took a pretty big hit, too, at the end of the play by Carlson. But Buffalo has no timeouts. They're just going to need, I think, 1 kneel down, maybe 2, and that's it. Yeah, remember earlier in that game, in the first period, I just came back from work. There was that shorthanded goal where the Blues were on the power play in the first period, and he went around like 2 Blues. I think he went around Perron and just dangled the puck past Binnington. That was a great goal. One last kneel down will do it for the Chiefs, and they'll be 5-1 in this season, the defending world champions. A tough loss last week to the Raiders, and here they'll Wait for the final 30 seconds to tick down in this game. Tomorrow, not positive, but I believe I'll be able to do the World Series between Los Angeles and Tampa Bay. Yeah. Fourth quarter is over. Kansas City wins 26-17. Buffalo went 4-0, but they've lost their last two. They're going to need a win desperately with Miami sneaking up behind them in the AFC East, currently second, New England currently third, and then you have the languishing New York Jets. But for the Chiefs, a 5-1 record. All right, I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. All right, this stream is over. This stream is over. I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes for the next game. Until then, have a great time.